So I was doing some reading this morning and, this dropped in my spirit, the burden of the Lord. And so I looked it up and I saw that in Jeremiah, he was talking to the people because they were coming to him. They hated to see Jeremiah coming because they felt like everything he said was negative. And so they got prophets that would speak to them positively. Sounds like a lot like today. But Jeremiah said, don't say this to me anymore about the burden of the Lord. In other words, don't ask me to give you a word. Don't ask me to give you a word. And so the burden of the Lord is an assignment. So when you look at Jonah, his assignment was Nineveh. When you look at Isaiah and other ones, it'll say the burden of Habakkuk or the burden of Amos. Whatever their assignment was, that was the burden. Oh, God, help me today. Help me today. And see, we have a lot of prophets today, but we have little burdens. What is the burden? What is it that God has called you to carry? That's what a burden is. Something that God has assigned us to carry, to pray for, and to birth. What is your burden? If you're prophetic or you're a prophetess or you're a prophet, God has assigned you a burden. Don't get distracted in this season looking at the world. The world is going to do what its owner says, Satan. But the earth is the Lord's. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, the earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof. The world and everyone that dwell therein. God is on his throne. He is not asleep and he does not slumber. But I want you to really pray about that thing. What is your burden? What has God assigned you to carry, to pray for, and to give birth to?